And I think that you wish that the artists that you stood behind could affect the world in ways that could make changes and do bigger and better things. And the point is that what you said is right now, no artist can. It's too saturated. They're gonna have these little pods.
Do you think Rage Against the Machine did that?
Oh my fucking God, did they?
You don't even know.
My point is, less options might be better because we all rally against one cause. We all rally together and change shit. I've worked at record labels, guitar companies, management companies, the whole thing. I always roll into meetings, and when I walk out of a meeting, I just want us to focus on one thing. And you know what the hardest thing of every meeting is? Reeling everybody back. Everybody gets like, oh, now we're gonna do this. We're gonna put us on top. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm like, dude, reel it back and let's do one thing, and then we go from there. And so that's the same thing about a lot of too many options, too many artists, and let's take it back. Let's start with one person. It starts with one. It starts with one idea, one little thing, and then you go from there. With too many things spread across the board, you're not gonna make a change. You have to take one leader, you have to take one common goal, and you gotta go for it.
You look like a bitch.
Salty.
He has the record for rapes in one night. Bill Cosby is the fucking.
Dude, Bill Cosby's like the gold rush of rapes.
Yeah, totally.
He fucking has the for rapes in one night.
Yeah, but dude,
if you had like a fucking.
Actually, I think it's kind of crazy that people can't decipher like what someone did and who they are and like their art, like just because like
I said,
did that doesn't make his comedy
No,
like.
I was still on board after like maybe one or two rapes, but one.
When it turns into 27 rapes and then it goes into 27
It doesn't have
rapes.
anything to do with what this comedy was.
Let me
It's
tell
like-
you. Hold on. Let me tell you something.
Tired boy. Tired service boy.
They should get like a shot of you wakeboarding from that boat.
Champagne. I got some orange juice in there already. Top her off with some Bud Light. Easy go.
You gotta see the shot, you know? We just set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tents. It's me, Fish, Wickham, Tim, and we're on the Ridge.
I've been working way too hard for this Ridgeline bullshit.
Ridgeline.
Dude, the Ridgeline boys need to send it sometimes.
So O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson, a great
O.J.
football
Simpson.
player. It doesn't, just because he killed someone doesn't mean he wasn't a great football player.
Let me talk to you about O.J. Simpson. There's this chick who told me, she goes, they should take his Heisman Trophy away.
It doesn't matter, take it away. He still was one of the greatest football players of all time. Give a fuck about a trophy.
Anyway, I go, the fact that he played football really good has zero fucking things to do with the fact that he killed a chick.
Exactly.
Has zero.
You steal the air out of my lungs, you make me feel it. I pray for everything we lost, but back to secrets. Your head forever's all I want. Don't take the money. Don't take the money. I slept on my
No, we've all looked over Michael Jackson, no problem.
I'm not looking over anything. He's a fucking piece of shit. He probably should be murdered. I'm talking about what he did as a comedian.
Like I said,
That stands alone as a thing, as a thing.
As if he'd never raped anyone.
It doesning have anything to do with the thing. Right. What he does in his own personal time doesn't have anything to do.
doesn't have anything to do with what he did as a fucking comedian.
I just like hanging out and having a good time and living the life. That's it.
Burn on the bottom and fucking cold on the top, but it tastes good.
You steal the air out of my lungs, you make me feel it. I pray for everything we lost, but back to secrets. Your head forever's all I want. Don't take the money. Don't take the money.
She's trying to justify her music.
Oh, you didn't know that you don't know.
I have that at Jane.
You didn't even know what it was. You
Yes,
had to look.
I did. I'm just super baked right now. Don't patronize me, you.
There was a lot of bands, and we're actually victims to this too, because the 90s actually had a lot of 3-chord fucking songwriting shit, but 70s, 60s,
That's what I did.
and a lot of, also still a lot of bands in the late 90s and everything. Like Tool, for example, is a band that has 4 guys in it that are guys that shedded for years and years and years, and are like the illest at their craft.
Like,
each one of them,
Like
you could segregate.
right now, where
You could
it's just like-
segregate.
it's
They rally together and change shit. You want to change shit. I know
But
you
shouldn't.
do.
You shouldn't handicap people's freedom to choose because you want unity. They should choose unity in the face of those options, because that choice means more when they make it in the face of no options.
At some point, you need to fucking have a couple people leading something.
It doesn't really matter. All I'm saying is songs then were just better than songs now. That's all I'm saying. For whatever reason, it doesn't really fucking matter.
How can you say you get it and then say that?
That's what I think.
That's
So
who
based-
are they to decide
No, but
what
based
is
on-
good? You know.
There's just a lot more. So like the odds of you having just like that, you can never. It's all subjective, right? But like just the odds of having better songs when the people that got through had been vetted first. You had to be vetted because somebody had to be willing to invest money into you making music.
But that's somebody.
But who
that's
is that someone to decide what?
Well, it's just you had to be. I mean,
they're
people
nobody. They're nobody. Nobody said. But
it is
but
subjective, so
it's not just that one person.
Shouldn't it be good
It's a lot
that
of-
more
but-
people
but
are
see,
allowed
that's
to
the
make
thing.
music and like let the people decide than like just like who these like small group of people like decide like, you know what, this person is a good musician just because they think they're a good musician. Everyone is allowed to hear them because they're good enough. Like, shouldn't it be a good thing that anyone can make music so the people can decide? Like, isn't it more democratic that way?
No, that's actually what's ruining the music industry and music in general. But it's not one person. Take that back. The only reason, but What do you mean?
You're discounting the opinion of the whole population. Because you're like, this small group of people that wants the best are the ones who get to decide, and like
not
the
a
fact
small
that
group of
anyone
people.
can do it, the fact that anyone can do it.
It's not a small group of people. You had to build a huge fan base. You had to do shows. You had to tour. You had to perfect your craft. You had to win everyone over before you even had a shot. Now, a kid in the room with the laptop can get a whole million plays on SoundCloud just because he got fucking lucky and dressed up fucking funny.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. And you want to know what? I contributed to that problem. I got a record deal. I did it. So for you to say that I don't get it is a little crazy. Because I actually did it. And kind of still doing it a little.